What are you doing on Gek's raft? Where's Gek? Who are you? All right. No reason to get your tongue in a twist. Well, come on. Let's get you to shore. You'll need to report to the sergeant. You lot, keep patrolling. I'm heading back with this one.
You continue forward in silence until the lights of a camp twinkle through the murk.
Sideways. We've got a welcoming party.
You shithead! Time you showed up, we got trouble.
Spit it out! Sergeant finally choked on True Soul Nere's prick.
Rugno! The twat soul caused a rock fall. Trapped tighter than a ring on a fat finger.
You're shitting me. You pay up?
That's the trouble. He's got the gold on him. Sergeant's arm is falling off with all the gnome slaves she's been beating. Who's the hoon, Greyman? Another slave for the dig. That's so.
You feel the slightest of stirrings in your head. The Dwergar is not infected, yet your minds resonate.
I'll be. You ain't shitting. Felt the tingle. Your twat soul chum owes us a load of coin. You want through? Make a donation. Unclog your hole. Just shitting around. But I'm warning you. That twat soul ain't settled up soon. There'll be hell to pay for the lot of you cult buggers.
We're closing in on Nere, but if we want his head, we'll need to free him first. Not to mention, they keep gnomes as slaves. Though not for much longer, if the blade has a say.
A faint voice echoes in your mind.
I sense you, true soul. Come to me. Come to Nere. The poison spread.
Nere will die if we leave. Is that a chance you want to take?
Nere's voice fades, but your head still tingles with his anger and fear.
We need to get that Nere guy unstuck, or those gnomes are done for. Come on, focus.
Nasty way to go. Suffocating slowly under a ton of rubble. Not a fate I'd personally relish.
This true soul Nere stuck behind a rockfall, is he? Forgive me if I'm in no hurry to go digging him out.
Seen her run with a barrel under her arm. Just a small one. enough to blow the drow out. Someone should grab it. Slaves are never gonna manage with pickaxes.
Can't go chasing maybes. The sergeant's our ticket in.
Or would you look at that, Kerr? Someone's having a listen.
A shiver runs through you. Your mind is awash with ancient resentments.
True soul, no less. What do you think, Kerr? Should we take Nere's debt off her? I ain't parleying with more twat souls. And you've got the stench. If I didn't know better, I'd say a mind flayer shat a worm in your brain. Should split your head open and poke around in there if you lot don't pay up.
The shiver returns. This time it's colder, sharper.
The stench don't lie. You're one of them. Could be you're right. Something's different with you. In that case, want to earn some gold? Thrinn's after the Absolute's glory. That's why she's got those slaves digging for Nere. But we ain't need glory, just coin. And Nere's got plenty. Help Thrinn free Nere. Then you and my chums grind him up. Whatever the spoils, we'll drop you a fat cut. You in? Half? You drugnin. Fine. Half it is. But you need to bust Nere out first. Some days back, a slave gnome bolted with smoke powder. Handy stuff. Her crew know more than they're letting on. See if you can get them to talk. Now move. You're hogging my air.
What now? Never thought I'd see these back. Nasty sneak gave even Gek the slip. Crafty little shits, these ones. You need a stiff cane to keep them in line. Here then. His bounty's yours. Now move! I've got no time for...
The parasite stirs, but it's a mere tickle. You hear no thoughts or memories, just an echo of scars that never healed.
A true soul, eh? Useless wreck of a lookout could have told me. Glad you're here to take responsibility. Tunnels collapsed. Trapped true soul Nere. He's stuck in there with poisoned geezers. We don't get him out soon, it's both our heads.
Let's all keep our heads, eh? You, us, Nere.
Thought you would. True souls don't abandon their own.
At least things have stayed interesting. Another step forward.
Ah, it's you.
The mascot of my ill fortunes.
Much as I'd love to chat, I'm not allowed social breaks. These brutes are no mere goblins. I doubt you could take them on.
You will. If you are successful, that would be most convenient.
Yes, true soul? Scrying eye. Nere says the absolute scryers see through 'em. Watching. Judging. You don't know about the seat of the Absolute? No doubt you'll see it for yourself soon enough. That's so. Set it near the rubble and ignite it. That'll blow the drow out.
One spark and it'll blow.
Blast the thing to bits!
Where am I needed?
Can't give up now.
Remember, things could always get worse for you. What are you waiting for?
Sharp as ever.
Finally! Baldur, can you hear me? Baldur!
You toil.
Finally. Worthless slaves! Your incompetence has been my ruin! Nere does not fail.
You care for the weak, true soul. Most curious. The Absolute demands their slaughter. Yet, here you stand, in bold defiance. A test, yes, you must be. The Absolute bade you to try Nere's faith. Thrinn, carve out her heart and serve it to the Rothe. If she indeed is a true soul, let the Absolute save her.
Damn right it's time. You owe my crew a 10 days' worth of coin, Nere, and the reckoning's come.
You bargained with this wretch. How vexing. Nere is not without mercy, true soul. The rat has given you a chance to earn my favor. Strike him down. Prove your faith. Heretics, let Nere be your end.
Impero! Vivi! Impero! Vivi!
Still breathing, despite everything. Never a dull moment. No hesitation. One day, I'll catch a break.
Poor fucker.
Where do I go from here? Good idea, I think.
Boom!
Torment. Secure.
With haste.
Shindilrin's shithouse. You see it? Cockstench had a wriggler in his skull. All the more reason to clear out. Here's your cut. Extra too, like I promised. Clan, grab your gear, wipe your asses. Time I scrammed before more pricks from Moonrise Towers move in. Clan property. They come with us.
Speak up, Chief. You can't just let the clan keep them.
You got a point. Likely to be all hobbled up, what with the lashings. Gnome pricks! You're off the hook! Scram before I get my senses! Your brain going mushy, Shark. That's where those absolute freaks hole up. Goblins, drow, gnolls, even humans. Ain't no one they won't try to turn. The way I hear tell, some prick there calls the shots. The General, Nere called him. And there ain't no way I'm sticking around long enough to meet him.
Something's on my mind.
Well, you did it.
Nothing good happens in the Underdark.
I don't know if you've heard, but some of the Iron Hand gnomes, my friend Wulbren among them, have been taken prisoner in Moonrise Towers. And so, to Moonrise Towers I go. Certainly not. In case you haven't been paying attention, my friend has been taken captive. He needs me. Ha! I was unlucky twice. The odds of it happening again are very slim.
Then again, a small rest might be prudent. Give me time to think. Fine. Show me where to go, and I'll try my luck. I'll have a better chance of rescuing Wulbren if I'm at my best. And, thank you.
We're together. That's what matters.
No. Beldron! I was so worried! Did Nere hurt you?
No, I'm all right. Did the sergeant hurt you?
Oh, who cares? We're together now, thank Iron Hand.
We ought to thank someone a little closer by, I think. Gaedel Iron Hand you may not be, but you damn well fight like him. I'm grateful, don't mistake me, but why help us? You're one of them, aren't you? Glittering gods! I should have known that one was too damn stubborn to die. Here. The Iron Hand gnomes honor their debts. With Wulbren gone, that falls to me. No. Debt's a stone round your neck. and we Iron Hands like to walk tall. We'll be fine. It's Wulbren I'm worried for. He was sent on to Moonrise Towers. We were just slave hands to the cult, but not Wulbren. He knows things. Things they want to know too. You'll call me mad, but fine. Wulbren's found the formula for rune powder. Aye, the explosive of Geardle Ironhand's own creation. Fistfuls, wiping out armies. All those old stories. Only Wulbren couldn't leave the stories be, so he went and bloody found it. A small supply, tucked away down here with a manuscript. He just made sense of the formula when the cult jumped us, so he burned the damn thing. If there's a single copy left, it's sitting in his head. Those absolutists pull it out and make rune powder, they could flatten the whole of the Sword Coast. You really would, wouldn't you? But not us. My people can barely stand, and we have business back in the city. That business is what sent us after the powder to begin with. Now, we'll have to make other arrangements. It is. And if the pick swung the other way, I'd expect Wulbren to do the same. My people will find somewhere to regroup across the lake, then onto the city. If you find yourself in Baldur's Gate, seek us out. We'll raise a glass to Wulbren together.
No. I got big plans for us. Ain't no one stopping Clan Flameshade.
At the ready.
Oh, you're covered in dust. Wait. Is that a bruise there?
Stop fussing. It's nothing, I swear.
I'm your husband. It's my job.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Right. Not right.
So sweet. And not concealing.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Boots. No. Thief. True souls. Nere. Disciple. Thrill. Absolute's favorite. Speaks with General.
The decaying corpse lies before you.
It was over in a flash. They're at peace. Praise
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Find path to temple. Orders of General. General's necromancer, Balthazar. Moonrise Towers. Corridor. Triggered old trap. Gave in. Mercenaries. Absolute unites.
The spell's power wanes.
I'm here now.
Object catches your eye. A lantern, it seems. Though no light flickers within.
Broken as an old heart. Nothing but dust inside.
You see no burner or wick. It was not fuel that lit this lamp, but magic. To all appearances, the dust's
Is my species evolving?
I'm coming along, just not fast enough. Any word on my people?
You did? Then I owe you more than I can ever repay. Thank you.
I'm almost sorry to hear it. I hope to have the pleasure myself. There's plenty more guarding my people, but I'd say you've made a fine start. Don't know. Longer than I'd like, but a slow recovery's still a recovery.
Peacebringer, be at home. The Drow sought to shatter our circle. Now his flesh may feed its growth. In dealing death, you have brought this circle life, and thus we name you Life Chanter. As our circle grows, so shall your song. Wherever you go, only listen, and you may hear it.
Shah's blessings upon you.
Well met.
What are you thinking about? Where would you start? All night. Gods, we better...
Seems like a good moment to talk.
I thank you for the invitation to your camp. It's, well appointed, not too crowded, perfect for thinking. and I've been doing just that. It's about Wulbrin. We know he's been taken to Moonrise Towers, and we know I'm going to save him. The problem is this: a preponderance of evidence that I am a terrible adventurer. I'm not sure I should trust Wulbrin's fate to, well, me. You've done so much already. I'm hesitant to prevail upon you again, but I can't risk recapture. I barely escaped last time. You'd do it then. You'd look for him. That's very decent of you. Thank you. There's something else you should know. Something I can no longer ignore. I know you've learned about the gnome's pursuit of rune powder, but do you know what it truly is? A telepath. Until very recently, I thought rune powder was a myth. A substance so powerful it could fell a city. A nation. The Iron Hand gnomes have proven the impossible. Rune powder is real, and they have it in their possession. Destruction. The only thing it's good for. But destruction of what? Well, I'm hoping Wulbrin will be able to tell us. I shouldn't have let him drift away. Shouldn't have let that lot get their claws into him. Now more than ever, I need to find him. We need to find him. He's the only one I might be able to speak to sensibly. I'd kiss you, but neither of us deserve that. Thank you. I haven't been there myself. The area around it is, well, cursed. Terrifyingly so. I did hear something interesting, though. There are shades that plague the path to the towers. Shades that fear not steel, but light. Dwergar who mentioned it sounded truly traumatized. It was almost amusing.